Okay, so this is Erannorth Reborn. I've picked a character that's closest to my hair and look. At least his nipple isn't always on show. So it's a bit of a, what do you call it? Slay the Spire sort of game. Okay, so we've got some cards. I don't know what anything is, but I got sent this through a Steam Creator offer, so I thought, you know, I'll give it a try. We've got some Panthers and a mushroom sort of thing. It looks a bit Onion-esque as well. Okay, so deal 3 to 5 damage. I can't see where we've got mana, so 11 of 11, I guess. AP. Yeah, okay, so that is what's using it. I didn't get to pick the target. Two-handed weapon. So I guess it just picks whichever is that. So 25% chance to get a copy of it. Curiosity. Unravel, you draw a card. Okay, air damage to an additional target. Okay, did that blow that back? Let's just hit it again and then, yeah, we're done. Let's just continue the turn. We beat those enemies. Okay, you may fold an old dusty grimoire. It may contain valuable knowledge, but it's also possible to contain a curse. Let's study it. Okay, so you can pick up to 1 card. Okay, so singleton, expend 10 farthings, inflict bewitch, control human +4. Okay, so that lets us control a character. Echo, I guess, means you can recast it once. Unravel +1 is draw a card. Your defense gets -2. You or your ally heal 2 HP. You restore 1 AP. Water damage. I like the sound of perhaps controlling enemies, so I'm going to add that control to my deck. Okay, so let's go. I mean, we don't have a path, we just sort of go. And some of the characters may have lewd artwork, but not too lewd, but you know, I didn't know that going in. Okay, so synergy damage +1. Okay, so I'm going to channel fire and then channel fire because there's the synergies. Okay, and then chance to repeat, and then just smack you with a weapon, and then we've got nothing else. The next action gets focus +1. Maybe I should have paid attention to that. Okay, because I didn't. Right, you just healed up. Okay, so focus. Let's smack you, get focus, and then hypnosis, and then just cast everything. I'm not really reading it. You dealt poison damage to me. Okay, at least we could see that. Right, so smack. That gives us focus. Defend, but fire damage. Right, so I wanted to do more damage. -5 of 7 health. Wow, you are dead. You are definitely dead. I guess we could use up some of these cards to try and do the things. Whoever or whatever killed this poor soul is long gone. Us? From his possession still being intact, you suspect a wild adamant. Let's check his backpack for contents, because, you know, money, I don't know if it's necessarily useful, but 5 for 5 uses, you or an ally heal 10 HP. Single use, unravel, your ally heal 6 HP. I don't know what unravel is then, if it's not, unless it's less, because that's -2, I guess. Draw, your ally heal 10 HP. I mean, why not take the one that lets us do more heals? Okay. You can pick up to 2 cards. Okay, so we can do 10 or we can do 6, so that's just better. Let's pick up his pouch as well. Let's read his journal. Okay, so you can't own 2 copies of that, so I mean, it's literally just take the other cards. Okay, so we'll move along. And then we've got some people. So can we actually choose who we target? Because, you know, it's like the vampire is clearly the one to do. Well, smack. Okay, so if we drag the card onto the person, it works. Okay, so, you know, I guess we just deal 3 damage. Okay, kill that person. So we can sort of drag the cards onto them and choose who we target. Okay, we've still got excess mana. We've got way more mana than we're ever going to use per turn, it seems. Okay, you get bonked, you get burnt. Did I burn myself? Because he was already dead. Did I burn myself? Yeah, we burnt ourselves. That was actually kind of dumb. Okay. What riches and treasures could the soul chest hide? That's kind of stupid that you can do that to yourself. Okay, so we can pick up to 2 cards. And we can pick a weapon that allows us to do things. Or we can do, again, singleton. Does that just mean we only do, you know, one thing? So I'm going to take that just because it's a lot of stuff on it. Gain 5 XP, draw a card. Sure, let's do it. I mean, you know, why not? Gain extra ability to get experience and draw a card. I don't know if it's only single use, but you know. Set a camp and rest. I mean, we don't really need to rest. Let's learn a new technique. Bleeding. Bleeding sounds good. Okay. We can rest, but do we really need to? No. I'm just going to continue onwards, honestly. Okay, so fight that guy. 3 damage. Okay, you get killed. Deal 2 to 4, or 2 to 4, or 2 to 4. Okay. Inflict 1 bleeding. Okay, you get bled. And then we're actually out of mana. We actually managed to use up all of our mana in a turn. That's impressive. Okay, so you took 1 damage. Okay, so perfect. Okay, and then 2 to 4 damage. Get killed. Okay. Unravel plus 2 cards to draw a card. I mean, because it didn't actually do anything. You know, I was trying to get some extra card draw just for the next thing, but it didn't really work that way. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the thing that has the least health. Your defender gets plus 2, inflict vulnerable. Concealment gets 5%. Okay, let's do concealment. Then that's actually to the enemy. Okay. Okay. I mean, whilst we cast them, you know, we get some extra concealment, we get some extra defense. 15 and 5 defend. Okay, so we were pretty good. Spend 10 fathers, gain control of a human, but we don't really have any humans on there. So, you know, that's pretty pointless. Okay, so 1 to 3, I'm going to burn mushroom. Your concealment gets extra. Sure. I mean, I'm not going to waste that bribery. You know, we'll save that for a turn where we can actually do some things. We're defending these pretty easily. Okay, you get smacked. You face all of the damage in the world. Wow, that just literally killed it. I'll level up soon. Okay, good to know. Actually, you did actually already level. Okay, so you can spend 20 PP to unlock this. But where is my PP? How much points do I have? How do I see this? Intellectual. Sure, let's do it. And some extra strength probably isn't the worst, although... Okay, so we have no other things. And then we've got equipment, which is the apprentice staff. Okay. So, you know, if we want to upgrade that. Perks, skills. Okay, so we can maybe upgrade some of our skills. Okay, firebolt, gust of wind. I mean, I'm just going to use all of the things because why not? Because why not? Okay, so 30, but these again we can't do up. Skills, stash. Okay, so we can also move cards from your stash back into your deck. Okay, but we don't care about stashing. Okay, pistachios. Right, let's move along. Okay, my volume has turned itself off. Study the grimoire. It could contain curse. Okay, up to 1 card. Unravel, deal 1 to 3 water damage, or 1 to 3 water damage, inflict bleeding. I mean, we've already got one of those, so I'm going to add one of these ones as well, just so we've got. Although, for the highest bidder, pay 75 targets. Underworld Alicia, power less than 10 becomes unique ally. Okay, we got to go for like the unique sort of card, right? Because that sounds like interesting. Okay, so obviously we're gonna smack there. I mean, I'm going to smack that one. Okay. 1 to 3 fire. Let's burn that. Oh, we did a lot of fire damage. 2 to 4. Definitely kill that. 2. Okay, perfect. Unravel +2. I don't know necessarily what Unravel does, but, you know. We'll just do it, right. We defended against the poison damage, and then we could just smack you with the staff. We leveled up! Okay, so, because we leveled up, we can do some things. Alright. We can level up one of those attributes. Okay, and then 40 PP to upgrade things. Okay, you can spend up to 40. I guess when it says you can spend up to X, it means that we've got that amount to use. I mean, we've got a lot of water magic, so I'm going to do water magic training, I guess. Right, let's move on. Ice. I'm guessing ice is like water magic. Okay, what do you have for me? So it can take up to 2 cards. Your bludgeoning damage gets +2. Your defend gets +6. And we get a heal. I mean, they're just better things. So I'm just going to take the better looking items. Okay, so now we've got some actual humans. Meggy, you are under my control. Why do you have so much health? Also, like I said, you know, some of the outfits are sort of loose, which isn't, you know, really what I was expecting. For the highest bidder, we don't have 75 farthings. Okay. Inflict vulnerable. Get vulnerable, Meg. So does Meg come onto our team? I don't know. Right, I don't have enough farthings apparently to do that. Feeble-minded. And then you're healing. So you're trying to take control of me. Well, I'm just going to kill your friends. And then, I guess, everything else gets done to you, Meg. Until one of us dies. You do a lot of damage, but we've got defense. Okay, so, let's do damage. Let's try and conceal. I should have absolutely smacked you with that. Okay. Do as much damage as we can. 3 to 6 astral. Again, we're defending that no problem. You brought in friends. How dare you? Right. You defend against that. Of course you do. And your friend dies. And you die as well. Shit. Choose one. Claim loot or random loot. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so where could this map lead you? Use it when enemies are present to find out. I mean, we could get a two-handed weapon, which does a lot of damage, or we could get a map. I mean, I'm tempted by the map. Honestly, I can afford to use curiosity and then do that. Okay, you got some healing on. Good for you. Right, get smacked, get whacked, get bashed. You will die. God damn it, you lived on 1 HP. How dare you? You hexed me. Well, I'm just gonna bop you in the face. I mean, that's good you got rid of one of the cards I wasn't using. Bye, Meg. I tried to get you on my side. You refused. Start. I guess she was a boss. Okay. I guess she was a boss. Okay. So, we've got a gnome occultist, or we're just going to get rid of, like, the small guy. Get rid of the assist. Then start doing some big damage to the big guys. And then that guy is dead. Okay, and then I'm just going to hypnotise you, if I can. Come on to my side, hired muscle. You're very thick. You're not necessarily muscly, you're just thick. Okay, get vulnerable. Give me some actual damage cards, and then conceal me a bit, so that we do less likely to be hit. He's shielded up. Okay. Bop. Good shielding. Wow. I can actually not... Well, we killed you. I was going to say, I could actually not hit you. At least we got to in the end. Okay, for the highest bidder, where's my money? How do I see... Okay, so we got rations and then your wealth in farthings, so we can pay 75 farthings. Okay. Pyroblast, or Ice Slash, or Electric Shots. 2 to 4. Well, that's 3 to 6. Honestly, that's just better. More damage. Okay, for the highest bidder. Pay less than 10 becomes a unique ally. Power level less than 10. So, I mean, strength, power. How do I see power level? Right, okay. What is that? Dark. Health. How can I tell the power level? Level 1, 2. Okay, I guess that's the power level, the level 2. Mamba Acolyte or Illusion Weaver. Okay, get +4 in power. Honestly, come. You're perhaps too strong. That sucks that we couldn't use that. That sucks that we couldn't get that person. Okay, so that was just wasted. Entirely. Illusory copy. Okay, so you've made a copy of yourself. But that's the illusory copy because you're still level 2 and I paid attention to that. Okay, let's burn him. You will be on my side. You will come onto my side. Okay, but that's the copy. That's actually the copy, not them. Okay. Could you render some assistance? Right. You don't get hypnotized. I should have done bludgeoning damage, just so we actually did some more damage. Okay, 5. Can you kill yourself on her? Okay, she defended that. That sucks, but we won. Okay, right. Well, I'm getting a bit confused with some of the cards. Okay, we've got more cards that we can actually use now. Let's take her money. Let's pick up her pouch. Okay, so we can pick one card. Stop covering my screen. TV that's glitching. Lose all feeble minds. You resist astral, get +3. Deal 4 to 8 astral damage. Okay, that sounds pretty good, honestly. We can lose any feeble-minded effects. Ghoul, again, pretty much naked, which is weird. It's not appropriate. Okay, so 3 to 5, let's do that. And then 2 to 5. Or we can just do actually 3, which would kill that. Okay, and then 2 to 5. 2 to 5. Of course, 2 to 4. Then it does the 4. I should maybe have gone for concealment, but we've got so much mana that we can literally just do everything. We really need card draw. We have way too much. Okay, our health is starting to go down a bit. I should pay attention to that. Okay, but we can just kill them outright. Okay, we're getting close to leveling up. Two-handed staff. Okay, so... Is the 10 health the 10 that it meant, or did it mean like the level? I don't know how to tell what was the power. Okay, so let's try and bewitch you. We couldn't, so we'll just smack your ass until you potentially die. Okay. I'm going to go for the unravel just so we can get more cards. Let's go. Okay, we actually got rid of one of the people. I mean, it doesn't matter because we could play all of our cards anyway. So unravel must be card draw. Unravel must be card draw. Oh, that's not permanent, so we can actually get that back, or it might be because it failed. So singleton, maybe it just means single use per combat round. But you know, once you're in a new combat, it's something, it's its own thing. Okay, so we could get some commodities, velvet or some ore, which we can sell for profit, or we could get weapons, which, you know, 2 to 5 slashing damage. It's not bad, but, you know, we've got a reasonable weapon. Okay, so we can have more cards. Okay, go for it then. I do like staff anyway, though, you know, it's not bad, and, you know, it gives us defense, it's got synergies. to gain more focus, which, you know, maybe does more damage. Learn a new combat technique, or we can rest. Or we can do both, actually. We can easily do both. Okay, so we've got more than enough action points to do this. If there aren't enemies around, explore. Camp or prepare for the challenges ahead. Okay. It's a shame I don't have that right now. Honestly, we don't need to rest. We're going to level up, and I'm going to presume that that's going to give us more HP. Okay, so you're both pretty weak, so... yeah, okay. I thought, you know, 6 would be a waste on her. Okay, so that was easy enough. Enemy's turn! There are no enemies. Okay, so we've got some pretty weak people. Wannabe vampire. Well, let's get rid of the wannabe vampire. Because, you know... okay, so we can do more vulnerable. We've got plenty of things, right? How much does that cost to spend? Where does it say? So my screen is glitching out. 1, I guess. 1. Okay, so that costs 2. Like, everything is so ridiculously cheap. Okay, let's just target everything on that guy. Astral damage, but we've got some defense and some concealments. Okay. Smack you, because you're very vulnerable. 2 to 4. Well, that's 9. Okay. Just finish you off. Easy. We gained a level! Okay, so sturdy. Sturdy gives us... let's be a bit more charismatic. Sturdy. Gain +1 strength plus and resilience, and you deal +1 bludgeoning damage. Or strength and resilience and intellect. I mean, we're a mage, so, you know, intellect seems to be our path. So, you know, we'll just stick with that, I guess. Okay, so we can upload hypnosis, we can add more stillness. Okay, so everything is good. Everything is good. Alright, let's continue on with our journey. Do we have a boss? There aren't enemies around. Okay, can't own any more copies of that. Okay. I do like the plan of exploring. Unravel, defend, okay, heal, restore 1 HP. We can gain some EXP, but it's a single use. I'm going to do, like, the healing. Okay, we don't have any of the explore sort of cards going on, so they're not that useful. Right, let's get rid of the girl. I know it's the ghoul, but get rid of the girl. 2 to 5. I mean, of course it's going to finish her, but he's basically dead anyway, so what does it matter? I have put it on casual, so, you know, it's a bit easy, but, you know, it's, I expected it to maybe be a bit more difficult. I should have maybe considered things. Right, so, Orpheus is clearly our boss, and, okay, I'm going to save the hire him permanently until he's very weak, and then I'm going to try and hire him. I should have put the vulnerable on him, really. 4 to 9 piercing damage. Okay, get finished before you attack. It's odd that we got that card there, but I'm not going to complain. Okay. Give me card draw. Get rid of that guy. That did get rid of our... No, it's still there, the highest bidder. Okay. Single use. Deal 4 to 9 or deal 5 to 10 water damage. Okay. I mean, there are enemies around, but we can hold on to that until the end. Then when we kill him, or take him under our control, we can do plan B. Okay, we took some damage. Okay, we're piling on some cards now. I'm just trying to see if we can... I mean, we should be able to. Maybe that's grayed out because we can't use it on him. I'm not sure. But, you know, if we get him down a lot of health, we can try and bewitch him. Okay. He got vulnerable. Get vulnerable. Okay, let's end the turn. I'm trying to get him down to enough damage to do things. Okay, so he's probably getting damaged over time. Okay. Ooh, that did a lot of damage to that guy. Right, so we avoided some things. Okay, so you got a panther in, but you know, you tried to help yourself, right? 2 to 4 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, so we can't use that on him. Give me some more cards. Well, we don't have enough mana to do anything. He's healing up, that's annoying.
Oh no.
Oh no, there's even more of them. Right, just get rid of the boss. Ooh, he's defending, that's kind of annoying. Wow, he's surviving on 1 HP. Not plan B. Okay. Get smacked. Ooh, that did a lot of damage to that guy, but you know, it wouldn't allow me to do that. Right, plan B. Give me... Better use this card, man. I am. Okay, we do it on ourselves. Okay. So we can explore the surrounded area. Spend some time. We lose 5 AP, we gain some. Let's prepare for the challenges ahead. Okay. In order to choose and draw 1 out of 4 class actions. Well, there are no enemies around. Okay, next turn. Right, so we've got some people. Pay 75 farthings for, I guess. Let's try the Order Scouts. I don't know if we can use it on her. Deal 3 to 6, right? It might be on the level 1, you know. That might be the only one that we can do it on, but, you know. I had to try on the better character. That person gets killed. It's just smack you with everything, and then you're dead. Easy. Easy victories. Too easy. Okay, study the grimoire. Okay, so we can't add any more of that. Honestly, the campfire isn't the worst. Like, some extra healing. Bribe. Okay, so I'm going to try and bribe the gnome. The gnome didn't want to come onto my side. Okay, so give me 1 HP back. Earn. Do some damage. Right, so make her vulnerable. Then multicast, but it hits him instead. Okay, so you're trying to flank me. You've made me vulnerable. That's fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna smack you. Multicast, and then I should have inflicted the vulnerable, really. That really shouldn't have gone on her, that should have gone on him. Okay, you get vulnerable. You defended against it. But, you know, let's just cast every single card that we got on him. Firebolts! Easy. It's strange that it gives me cards whilst they're still doing their turn, because I could essentially take over their turn and kill them before they get a chance. As you pass through a small settlement, your eye caught a small crowd cheering. It appears a man is burning Inquisition power. As you approach closely, he looks at you with pleading eyes. Okay, so he's maybe getting killed. Do we want to free him? Let's cleanse him. Okay, so +1 order, +1 karma. We're not gonna, you know, try and free this guy. He might have came onto our team, which wouldn't have been the worst. Okay, let's visit this town. Okay, so we can't own more copies of that. We don't have a lot of fathoms. It's a shame we can't really sell anything. Yeah, we don't have... Oh, sell equipment. Okay, so we can actually. We can sell the... that doesn't sell for a lot. Commodity, 50 francs. I mean, it's not a lot of farthings, sorry. We can loiter for a bit. Actions. Okay, so... things that we can use. Single use. Okay, but, you know, it's cheap enough. Another campfire, I don't really care. Consumables and trinkets. Okay, so 5 of 5 uses. We can gain some EXP and craft 2 random action cards. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Allies and... Ooh! A dog. It's a shame I couldn't have more money to buy the allies. Okay, so... doesn't seem like we've got anything else that we can really do. Weapons and shields. We could sell as... We could buy a mana stone. We're not really short on mana, so let's just leave the town, honestly. Right, let's open the chest. What have you got for me? Some commodities. We can have up to 2 cards. Okay, 2 to 4 slashing damage. They're not really selling for a lot. Let's just take the commodities. Okay. Right, so many villages got destroyed during the Ulmer invasion. Few rebuilt, most got occupied from underworld criminals. Some are even haunted by restless dead approaching the village. Add 6 to 12 new nodes to your current stage to explore. Okay. Honestly, let's approach the village. Let's add the extra nodes. Why not? You know, I don't know how long the map is. We're not necessarily getting seen. You know, we're getting all these like actions, uncharted territory. Okay, is this where we're going through? I don't know. I guess so. I guess this is where we're heading towards, the boss battle here. Right. Okay. So let's end our turn. Nothing interesting here. Okay. So we've got some people. Come on to my side, drunken brawler. Hey, let's go. Okay, so let's smack this guy. Let's hypnotize him. We actually got someone. Is he permanently on my side? I don't want to lose Feeble Might. Oh, we've got no mana left. Okay, he took some damage back smacking him. That's fair enough. He healed up. Will he smack my guy? I don't know. We don't want to lose him, so, you know, we try to keep him on site. I'm sure he'll come with us, right? Yeah, he comes with us. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's smack this person. Smack them. You finish her off. You took some damage, but that's fair enough. Okay, so he's out of mana. Okay, let's carry on. Slashing damage again. They're going for me. They don't care about this guy. You're flanking me. Okay, so smack you. Get some bludgeoning damage. Finish him off. Ooh, 8. Maybe I should have sent him in earlier. Give me some damage. Okay, get healed. I'm gonna heal my guy up. 3 to 6. Try and get him back to health. Okay. You know, if we can keep our guy alive, then it seems useful. Okay. Come on to my side. You're immune. Well, get vulnerable then. We can explore if we've killed everything, but we can't do that at the moment. Okay, you resist astral, +3. I did that as an auto cast because I thought, you know, it might be useful. I didn't attack with him. I should have. Well, get smacked. I mean, if he's not gonna die, then Finish him. 13 damage, okay. He's sort of leveling up, I think, a bit. Right, so you've got 12. You get healed. I mean, maybe I should consider using the heals on myself a bit, but, you know.
Level up.
Okay, so we leveled up. Where's my options? Okay, so willpower, and then water magic expertise, so we can make ourselves even more expert. Chubby. 6 HP and deal +1 doubling, but we lose agility. Lose 4 HP, gain agility and piercing damage. Okay, so we can do up to 80. So give ourselves a small frame. Cautious. Your defend increases, but your damage and chaotic effects suffer a penalty. Psionic potential. I mean, we are doing psionic stuff. I mean, chubby. Does it work alongside having a small frame? So we could have a small frame, +1 agility and +1 bludgeoning, piercing agility. We lose 2 agility if we gain chubby, so I'm not going to take the chubby, honestly. Let's just stick with that. Okay, so smack that skeleton, finish it off. Okay, he's also leveling up because he's at 21 health now, so this is actually good that we're using him. Right, you get some experience. Okay, let's continue. So it's good hiring him. Hi. Some emos have appeared. And then, honestly, you could probably just finish that off, go off yourself, but I'm just going to burn him. Do you get any experience? 8 to 16, right? I should pay attention to that. So he does 8 to 16 damage. Okay, so, yeah, easy. Easy wins. And if we make them vulnerable, then all the better. Okay, so that's really good. So we're getting through these nodes pretty quickly. Let's loot the backpack. Heal 6 HP. We can't own any more copy of that. I mean, we can add up to 2 cards, so let's just take both of the cards that we can take. Okay, so I mean, I can't hire any of these. I don't know if maybe I wanted to hire something better than him, but he does 8 to 16. Just kill the Illusion Weaver outright. 16, nice crits. Okay, I'm gonna smack the vampire, and then targets vulnerable counters. Okay, so we're gonna inflict vulnerable. Then we're just gonna hit you with all of the magic spells that we can. Okay, Echo, you restore 1 AP, synergy and focus. Can I give it to him? Next action plays this turn gets... I should have done the focus. Okay, but there are enemies rounds. I'm again not using that at the right opportunity. Finish you off. Let's go explore. Okay, we found some people by exploring, which is not necessarily what we wanted to do. Okay, so you can also just kill him almost. I need damage. There we go. Choose one. Claim random loot. Okay. We can also do that again. Ooh, we've got our highest bidder, or is it just on him? Is it not allowed because we got him? I don't know. Underworld Elsaw with power no less than 10 becomes a unique ally. Yeah. I think we just get an extra ally, honestly. We can't own more copies of the map. Use when no enemy is present to find out. Okay. I mean, we'll take the 2 cards that we can. How do I use the map? Okay. Right. I'm going to try and get one of these ghouls on our side. You resisted. Right, you get healed. Right, let's smack the weaker ghoul. You take on the skeleton. Okay, gain XP or draw 2 cards. I mean, Echo, gain 70 XP. This is just a better version. How do I actually use these things? Right, so backpack. Singleton. Okay, so let's do the research. Deal 3 to 7 damage. Or 3 to 6 multicast. Okay. Okay. End my turn. I probably didn't want to shuffle my deck. Like, we can drag cards here to discard them. We're not... Is it like permanent discards? Because we don't really want to do that. You or an ally gains 70 XP and draw 2 cards. I mean, honestly, get leveled up. And then I'm just going to burn you. I'm also going to heal you up even more. We don't have anything that we can actually do that would be useful in this area, so let's carry on. Okay, so we've got a few nodes. We should visit the town, obviously. We can't own more copies of that. Flooding damage. Gain EXP. I mean, that's cheap to gain some extra EXP. I should have actually looked at the allies. Okay, so what can we sell? 80 and 82. Okay, so now we can probably get an ally. 336. Okay, a hunting dog or a horse. Summon an ally with power 3. Health 6. Special has a backpack. With power and health 9 for 4 turns. Establish a unique hideout with the higher adventurer and ale abilities. Hideouts consumed towards your summon limit. Do it. I don't understand what it does, but it sounds useful, right? 3 to 7 piercing damage, 2 times damage. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound bad at all. Obviously, it's too expensive. We can't actually buy it. 3 to 6 piercing damage. I mean, it's cheap, but do I want it that bad? No. Okay, so actions. Let's... Stores are closed for the night. Well, let's leave the town then. We took too long. Learn a new technique. Let's do that. Okay, so can't own any more copies of that. Honestly, we got water. We can do another again. Okay, fire damage. Echo. Oh, that just increases our fire damage. It's not bad. +2. Honestly, I think that could have good synergies, so I'm gonna do it. Right, let's we don't have anything that's just like used in this area when no enemies are around, so we're gonna move along. Okay, so we can't hire anyone. Get Smack's Drunken Brawler. Okay, so let's open the knapsack. 10 AP, add it to our stash. I guess that goes in the backpack, right? 3 to 6 air damage, chance to additionally target. Okay, so 8 to 17, kill that guy. Right. I should have made her vulnerable sooner, but you know, we might have killed her if we'd have actually used vulnerable sooner. Right, get smacked, and you're just dead. Because you're vulnerable. Right, okay. Nothing useful. Continue onwards. The danger. Okay, so you just kill the illusionist. Illusionists create more copies. We don't want that, so let's just kill outright. Okay. Onwards and upwards. 20 of 25. Your HP is getting down there. He's doing 9 damage now though. Okay, so let's get the willpower one. Right. We haven't been cursed, honestly. Which is like, you know, watch out, you could be cursed. Acolyte, Sorceress. I'm going to take on the Acolyte. You take on the Sorceress because you just finish her off instantly. Firebolt. That's a lot of damage. We don't have, like, add vulnerable, so... just finish them off. Okay. It's definitely got it on far too easy of a mode. Okay, plan B. I mean, we'll open the chest first. We can get up to 2 cards. Okay, so we can have an accessory, Fairy Dust, and multicast. Inflict vulnerable, dispel, concealment, dispelling, incorporeal. Okay, I'm going to take the accessory. We can't add any more copies of that, actually, so... Honestly, I'm going to take the money. Then we're going to go plan B. We're going to explore the surrounded area. Yeah, we found people. Big deal. Easy. Just free experience, honestly. I'll take it. Free experience. Okay, so 9 to 18. Again, finish the skeleton off. Smack their faces. I'd love to, you know, tell what's going on a bit better. You know, how much further we get. Because I think we've been facing the bosses, but then it's like, how many further bosses do we get lower? Right, 9 to 18. You can just kill the wise woman. And then this is where we might have to consider things with, you know, actual bosses. You resisted. How dare you? I mean, at this point, you're not really useful. Deal 2 to 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, give me something. Okay, your heal's up. Good for you. Good for you. He's got 8 health again. Okay, well, let's just finish him. 6 to 12 damage. Okay, that's a problem. Defend +3. Okay, multicast. I don't know if I'm actually accidentally, you know, casting things that should be on the enemy, on myself on the enemy. You or an ally gain 5 XP. Okay. Get leveled up. Fire damage. Get smacks. Give me some more cards. Okay, campfire. You definitely need healing. I'm not even going to attempt to attack. Right, let's bewitch you a bit. You're not attacking my people. Right, so.
Oh no.
You've brought in a new enemy. It's not the end of the world. 3 to 6. Okay. Then I'm going to do the fire on you. Just because we did. Gain some extra XP. 3 to 7 air damage. It's a shame I can't read what that is. I should just auto cast them rather than, you know, definitely hit them on the enemy. Right, so 5 to 11. So you could kill my person, so I'm not going to even risk it. Okay, so we killed the boss. Continue. The end or a new beginning. We cleared 3 stages. Okay, area is 56. 3 bosses defeated. 87 enemies defeated. 12 tokens. 12, 12. Okay, the lifetime may be over, but your legacy will continue over to the next. Okay, so congratulations, you successfully completed the run. So we can't retain progress, you can only reincarnate. So it's good that it does show you there is an ending, but it's not that clear, you know. 3 floors on casual, obviously there's maybe more on the thing. So, yes, so carefully said is I hadn't done the story so far with the progress, so, you know. This is like training, but I just jumped straight into the game. Why on earth did they have to send Moira? The animosity in her eyes. Only her cloak also covers her luscious red hair. Okay, I guess we're the red hair. He hasn't arrived yet, Moira hasn't. Only the director hadn't forgiven her yet. You always state the obvious. Okay, so, how to use cards on enemies, how to use cards on yourself, blah 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 blah. Find tell me which cards to play, don't give me any spoilers or hints. Okay, so maybe I should pay attention to the things, but, you know, I'm not really. Like, you know, it's fairly self-evident how to play some of the cards. But not necessarily all of them. Right, so the weapon we can play literally every turn. So we're getting some cards. Right, so that's 2 to 4. I'm going to smack the smaller one. It didn't actually help. Okay, we're going to put some defense. Did I actually give you the defense? I think I gave you the defense, didn't I? Okay, so I may have accidentally given the enemy defense the end or a new beginning. Oh, did we die? We died in the tutorial, as if. Well, this has been Erannorth Reborn, so it's a fun, interesting card game, you know. Maybe I'd like to see paths a bit clearer, you know. There is sort of a thing on the top, but you don't know how many floors there are and things like that, so... You're already in the middle of the game? No, we're not. Okay, so you can obviously name your character, then you can choose the agilities, you can put as a preset, so, you know, I leveled up my things, then you've got the levels, then there's adventure mode, expert, drifter. Drifter's like sandbox, and then, you know, difficulty, or there's like special modes, so 6 stages, so 6 floors. You have to have at least 30 of a mastery of a race. You can unlock with the things, but we've got 30, but it probably takes more than 30, yeah, 60 tokens to unlock certain races. Though we can unlock the different classes for 30. I went as a mystic, and, you know, normal variants, you decided how the stage will fight the normal encounter of the elites, or get more loot, your choice. So that's not a bad plan. You know, see, as 9 stages, that's going to be ridiculously long, you know. How 12 stages, you're going to want to sit there for ages if you're going to play that. And then expert takes the Iron Man difficulty up a few notches and adds a few tactics. Then drafts start without any skills, decks or perks, and draft cards to form an initial deck. That's a fun and interesting way of playing it. And the adventure deck, like I said, is sort of sandbox. And, you know, you collect cards from all disciplines and build different decks and overcome ever-changing keylines. So that sounds a fun way, but it never ends. And, you know, Drifter is just pure sandbox. So there are a few different fun styles, and, you know, maybe it's not the most visually aesthetic, because in Slay the Spare, for example, they have like actual enemies that are animated, but, you know, it's a similar sort of thing. But, you know, if they had the characters actually animated for the fighting, and, you know, maybe a bit more understanding of what was going on, because they've given like special words, but it's not necessarily the clearest. Like, I'd rather it just be clear, like, you know, have draw, you know, this will draw X cards, this does this much damage, this boosts this much damage, and for the most part it's kind of obvious to read. And, you know, I did 3, potentially earn 20 tokens. I only had 12, didn't I, and 13, so I didn't get 20, but, you know. Then that one would be 6 stages, but again, that's going to be twice as long. So, do you really want to play it twice as long? The difficulty is easy on that one, a bit too easy. So normal, no, that's actually hard. That's extremely hard. So it's good that the difficulties do get harder. Mentalist is just normal though. So 6 stages, potentially earn more tokens. And fight more normally, you get to choose. So Mentalist is actually probably the better way to play, because you can choose to go harder for better things. But yeah, that's been Erannorth Reborn. Thanks for watching. Join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.